What did you do?
I spent money.
What did you do?
Mugged
How
them.
much?
Is that a Sullivan scrap reference?
Must be.
We're wondering the same thing. He said he was going to be here.
Everybody likes the camera cost, so we gotta run this every time. I brought a big freight with me that's running on the outside.
Ah, okay. Hello. Hey.
Oh, this Adam Rubble guy sent me a snap.
Who's that?
This Adam Rubble dude.
Who's that?
I don't know.
They tried to run the ball on it.
Get ahead of it.
Not like this.
Good morning. The Lost and Found for the Railroad Show is at the show office in the Better Living Center.
Oh, I see. You can put your favorite, which one you like the best.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, maybe the King Kong.
You are not over 16.
On that, we can totally.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. Yep. Okay. Perfect. Thank you. Here, do you guys want to take one of these pages and write down which one you think is the coolest?
Sounds like a train.
The beer train.
This side, too. So beers.
Jet.
That's him. He keeps coming back with bags. I got shit for today. Yeah.
Something I saw a BC Rail C425 for sale.
Okay. 74 is the last time that I knew of it. They may have added it.
Yeah, I got
Other story. These are taconite cars. Original. Now they run without covers because they tried to cover them all.
Yeah, that's what
Hold on.
Yeah, they're not exclusive to Tony's training. I can't remember who makes them.
So I'm here at Rapido, which they make insanely detailed, insanely accurate models. Proud owner of a couple, but tell me about your new products and your upcoming releases.
Well, we've got all kinds of stuff here. Do you want me to hold that? Would that be easy?
Sure.
All right, so, I mean, this is just a few of the locomotives we have on display here. Kind of what's going from this end. We've got our F40 PHM-2s from Metra. We've got our SD7s, 9s, and 10s, which are going into production next month. We've got our HO scale SW9s. Those are coming along quite nicely too. These are new tooling samples we just got in. We've got our Canadian Pacific GP9Us, and along with these slugs that go with them. We've got GP40s, and about 10 different road names that are going to be coming out. Just announced yesterday, actually, was our Amtrak P32 ACDM. These are the dual mode units that run in and out of New York City. Also the Metro North. So these are the first 3D printed samples we have of these. Right next to that, we've got the CF7 on the turntable here. That was announced at Christmas. This is the Santa Fe CF7. That's also a 3D printed sample. And right in front of that, we have our General Electric C36-7s. So these are actually just getting ready to go into production. We have a variety of road names. These are actually just kind of painted from the factory in one color. But this is the Ferromex unit. We've got Conrail. We've got Norfolk Southern, Union Pacific, Missouri Pacific, and a few others. So these are going to be going into production next month as well, and they're going to be coming out kind of mid-year. And of course, another recent announcement is our HO-Scale GP39. This is the C&O, or the chassis and CSX versions, which were in service from 1969 right into the 2010s. 2018, the last one was retired. So those are a new announcement, and they will be coming in sometime later this year or early in 2026. And we've got a ton of other stuff. We've got, the other end, we've got our BART trains that just were recently released. We've got the first Chicago Bud elevated cars, which we just kind of teased this weekend. In the back there, you can kind of see it over, kind of around everybody. We've got our Long Island Railway and our Metro North M3 and M3A electric multiple units. They are just announced. We got the first 3D printed samples of those, and they will be coming probably late this year or early in 2026. So we got a ton of stuff, absolute ton of stuff. The very far end, we've got the Metro North Comet cars, which are going to be shipping in February. They're almost here. Plus a bunch of other road names. We've got like MBTA, Metro North, Condot, a whole bunch of different ones. And I mean, that's just a small selection of all of the stuff we have here. We've got HO-Scale helium cars, a new run of FA1s just announced yesterday, and like I mentioned, the N-Trak P32s. So no shortage of new products coming from Rapido.
Yeah, and so I sort of been following Rapido, and it's, you know, you sort of started with sort of these specialized models and like, you know, kind of hyper-specific fixations, and I'm looking at the wall back there, and there's so many products now. Like, how do you sort of like, what's the process been sort of expanding into this more mainstream, wider market?
So, I mean, we kind of started jumping into that in the last few years, the last 5 or 6 years, really doing a more wide variety of locomotives. Typically, we started off with doing Canadian prototypes 20 years ago. Last year was actually our 20th anniversary, and we've really expanded, we're going really after a lot of more modern diesels, bigger diesels. The transit market in the last 2 or 3 years, we've really been getting into that. Stuff that you'd think would be really regional, like the San Francisco BART cars or the Chicago L cars. This is actually, these are models that have a kind of a wide popularity across the U.S., and a lot of Canadians buy them too. So it's been really exciting to kind of bring those models to a market that's never really had them available.
Yeah, sort of just a personal me question. Are the Conrail camp cars, are those out, or are those
very soon?
Okay.
So we actually have we have a production sample of the Conrail camp car at the other end.
I saw
they
that.
are in transit right now, and I believe they're arriving in February or March.
Okay.
So you don't have to wait very long for those. They're almost here.
All right. Well, I guess some of the stuff you already have, you know, M420, and I ask you guys about this every year, but like, well, for example, Sardigan Railway up in Canada. I'd love to see models of them. How do you decide when you do, you know, additional runs of things, how do you decide which new prototype schemes are you going to include versus what might have to end up being sort of some sort of special order or custom run?
I mean, it depends on the engine. Like for the M420s, some of the smaller short lines, they are very, very, very specific, like very regional, or they're very new. Like that railroad's only been operating for a couple of years now. I'm sure there'll be another run of M420s. We'd like to offer them, maybe. It's hard to say if we will, but smaller stuff like that, quite often we'll leave it for, like, if someone wants to do a custom run, let's say, or if there's like a dealer that wants to custom order them, because we're not really sure sometimes if more like smaller short lines and stuff will sell.
Yeah.
But we are open to doing custom orders with minimum quantities, of course, and we get that quite often. A lot of our 44 tonners have been done as custom runs that have been booked with us, and we're open to doing that.
All right. Well, thanks for your time. Rapido Trains, check them out. They make phenomenal models. So enjoy the show, and thanks for talking.
Thank you.
No, there's so many short lines. I haven't even heard of that. It's one down in North Carolina. One of the original. If we ever do So if you,
Sorry, go back and
yeah, like
This is better because there's no mullions.
okay, I see. Yeah, okay.
sorry,
Also, there's no interior. No, neither of them have mullions. Interesting.
yeah, just try to face it back.
All right, so Shane, ScaleTrains, first of all, great to see you here at the show. And so tell me what's coming new with ScaleTrains.
Well, thank you. You can take it.
Yeah.
thank you guys so much for coming to visit with us at the 2025 Railroad Hobby Show. I'll tell you what, this is our granddaddy of train shows, of course, and a lot of new announcements. Of course, here very recently, we just announced the trendy 7500 series boxcars, which are sitting up on the front table, both in operator and rivet counter. In the operator model, we're actually going to mold it on parts, and you're probably going, oh, right? That's your first reaction, but take a really close look. The ladders, the grab irons are super fine on the detail. The door rods actually looks really fantastic, and at a price of just $32.99 for folks who are value conscious. And of course, in the rivet counter series, every kind of detail that you can imagine, several different roofs, ends, sides. You'll notice like on the sides, you've got the normal rib side, you've got single horizontal across, you've got double horizontal, you've got different end patterns, so those are really cool. And then behind me, just off my shoulder here, we just announced a run of SD40-2s recently, and a lot of ditch light versions for the first time. You get CSX, NS, BN, of course the BNB unit, and several others. And then right next to that are the GP30s we just announced this morning. The rebuilds are finally here, so Chessie GP30Ms, you've got Santa Fe GP39Us, BN, GP39Es, and then some standard road names as well. And then we announced N-Scale Tunnel Motors, a new run. For the S-Scale fans, we've got a new run of a new freight car for us. That's the Wood Reefer. And then our big announcement here at the 2025 Railroad Hobby Show is, of course, the SD7 and SD9 in the Rivet Counter series. For the SD7, there's like G and Empire Builder. We're doing CB&Q Blackbird, and then we're also doing the SP rebuilds. They've got the small fuel tank, and of course all the SP light package, never been done before in HO. SD9s, a couple of road names there, and we're doing Conrail in the can opener. The one that escapes me, you'll see it here in the video. And then another one, really cool one we're doing for the very first time, Norfolk Southern SD9M rebuilds. And you'll be able to get those with or without ditch lights. So that's our first transition era diesel, but the awesome thing is you can get all the way from transition era all the way up to the 1980s with the NS unit. So a really broad spectrum. If your road name's not in this first run, good news is we have several more runs planned. Going to go through all the road names, all the major road names, of course. And the awesome thing is, as you can see, these models are already tooled, they're ready to go. Taking pre-orders now on our website, and look for delivery on these in the late fall, early part of the winter. So that's all we have from this year's show, guys. Thank you so much for coming by to see us this morning. Really appreciate your time.
Appreciate your time. Enjoy the show.
Awesome.
Two nines and rest for sevens.
It's actually pretty quiet up here.
difference. You can look at the new train and go, that's the end of my train.
All right, so I'm here at Amherst Model Railroad. First of all, say and spell your name so I can put the caption up.
My name is Ross, according to the name tag here, RLSSMEDINE. I work for Atlas.
All right.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah, so it's been a great show so far, but sort of going behind the show into Atlas production here, what sort of things are you showcasing here that are new, and what things are sort of in the works coming soon?
So we have a lot of new product here. A lot of this is from our premier catalog that we just released. We have our auto parts box cars. We have two variations, single door, double door. We have our F40 PHs that are available now. We have our Alco C424s. Those will be available for Q1 of 2026. Our brand new PS 5344 box car, brand new tooled trucks, and we have the different door variations as well. We have our heavily anticipated Berwick box cars below. Very colorful schemes. These are incredibly popular. And then we have our new tooling center beam, full scale. Everyone's very excited. We're looking for a Q1 2025. Q2 2025. Behind me, I have our Trainman Caboose. These are coming out. They're landing right now, so they're coming out Q1. And then we have our locomotives. We have our DCS displays. The MTH WTIU just dropped. Those are for sale now, so people can stop asking questions about it. We have our P42 locomotives all the way over there. Those are landing, or P32, they're landing pretty soon. Dash 9s are on their way. The SD70Ms are here. Gunderson boxcars here. And the Multi-Max auto racks are coming midway to later this year. Once we switch to HO scale, we'll go through the plethora of stuff we have down there.
All right.
We're on the HO side and the N side. So we have our 2A4 Berkshire. We just announced those in the catalog. Super popular. Get these, they'll sell out super quick. We have our GP40-2Ws, Q1 2025. They're on their way. Super colorful, starting with the Smurf scheme. We have our Dash 840Bs. Those are available now. They landed late last year. We have our U30Bs. Those are available now. They just came in. We have our BX177 boxcars that just came in. We have our Trinity Reefer cars, Scott's project, that came in. They're coming in right now. We have those in N and HO. Moving down below, we have our RS32s, 36s. Those are coming in Q1 2025. We have our GP40s. Those are available now. We have our GP38s in N scale. That's coming Q1, we'll say. Q1 and a half. We have our RS11s. Those are coming in Q1. And our Dash 8s. Those are actually available now. And we have our GP60s, which are coming, again, Q1 and a half, we'll say. But they're on their way. We have our Atlas anniversary set in N and HO with the Up 45. Yes. That sounded scary. Up 45. And our multi-level cars, which we're actually running on our layout now. Those just landed. Grab those up. We have our Atlas engine. That's like our rolling billboard on New Jersey train.
Yeah.
So we love that thing. We have our trucks behind me. I don't know if you can get in the shop. These things are super cool, super tiny. I think I broke one already. They're really cool. The reefers, we have our tank cars, the N-Scale BX 177s, and then got a lot of cool stuff in our PSC caboose right here. Super popular, especially in New England.
Yeah.
DCC ready. Has lights, work lights, rock lights.
Wow.
All the lights you can have. It has way too many lights, but it's got a lot of features in it. We're pretty excited about it.
I love light features.
I love light features.
Yeah. So you briefly touched on the Atlas engine that's on New Jersey Transit. I think that's really cool. It's sort of like that's the first time anything like that's been done, right?
Yeah, I'd like to think so. I'm pretty sure in the past, I know there's been some like iterations of like maybe a manufacturer on it, but this was from Atlas. We made the model first, then we sent the design to Jersey Trains and they wrapped the locomotive. My claim to fame is the DCC equipped lightning bolt. That was my idea. Thank you very much. But it's pretty cool. It's like a model train running around every day.
Yeah.
And it's been on almost every line that it can go. So pretty neat.
So I guess that gives me as a New Yorker one reason to visit New Jersey in total.
Other than pork, leg, and cheese. Okay, it's 2 reasons to visit.
Okay. I'm really happy to see the bat and kill stuff here. How did that come about? You're doing those now.
Well, we follow a lot of short lines, regionals, and with the bat and kill, it's super flashy. Also, the head of R&D is a really big D&H fan, so anything like D&H adjacent is probably going to happen. I don't know if you're like picking up a theme here.
Yep.
Like little Pan Am, that was his idea, but the owner of the bat and kill actually visited Atlas and helped us with the color matching of that. Obviously, that's a little long. That's the first iteration of it. But the next iteration has the right color and yellows and blues to it. It looks really nice.
I can't wait. I mean, I just have to get one. I have the D&H variation of 5015, but bat and kill one looks really good.
Bat and kill's awesome. Yeah.
Well, I think you covered just about all of it.
I sure hope so.
So enjoy the show, and thanks for talking. And Atlas Model Railroad, folks, check them out. Lots of Northeast models. I bought an Atlas engine earlier, and I'm proud to be a customer. Thanks for talking.
Thanks for stopping by anytime. It's probably going to happen. I don't know if you're like picking up a theme here. Like Pan Am, that was his idea, but the owner of the band.
I thought everybody knew that.
This is their
Northeast Regional T-Trak layout and trains.
That looks huge. And then when I go back to HO, it's like, oh, this is ginormous. It's like, is that a pretty small train, Adam? It's very small.
Next question.
nice height.
Built this as an extension to get into this module set. This is a British.
Something will fall off, or the engine will hit something like you hit the road up there, the black thing. The road is high enough that it slips.